At the time, many Ghanaians dismissed his prediction, citing the country's economic challenges and unstable currency trends. However, his projection appears to be materializing. The Ghana Cedi has shown notable gains in recent weeks and is currently trading at approximately GH 10.36 per dollar, drawing closer to his earlier prediction. The president made the revelation when he received a delegation of the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, led by its president the Davies Narkorbo, at the presidency in Accra. The president said the recent appreciation in the value of the Cedi was one that Ghanaians had kept watching as the Cedi started to strengthen and the dollar depreciated. I mean, with our A-level economics, we all know that it's a balance between imports and exports. What it means is that it makes your imports cheaper and your exports more expensive, he said. He said there must be a fair balance to try and achieve the true value of the Cedi. Some people say, oh, it will come down to 4. But, of course, we know the true value of the Cedi is not 4. And if it went as far down as 4, it would kill all your export businesses. The president said. And so the governor and the finance minister met and discussed it. And they think that the real value of the Cedi is anywhere between 10 and 12. Luckily, the Forex option has brought it to just above 10, and it appears to have stabilized there. He said he thinks that going forward, anything between 10 colones, 11 colones, and 12 colones to the dollar as a band where the Cedi operates would be a fair value, both to encourage the nation's exports, but at the same time, not make imports so cheap that importers would flood the nation's markets with goods such as toothpicks, biscuits, and coconuts. President Mahama said it was a challenge to the nation's exporters to take advantage of the Cedi appreciation because the advantage they also had was that the raw materials could be cheaper. Building on this development, Paddlemore has now made another bold claim. He predicts that by the end of June 2025, the Cedi will appreciate further to reach GH cent 4.2 per $1, a rate that would mark a dramatic and unprecedented shift in Ghana's Forex landscape. Paddlemore advises investors over Cedi appreciation. Speaking in his video, Paddlemore credited the National Democratic Congress, NDC, government for the development and offered a piece of advice to investors who are still hoarding the dollars. He noted that the government is ready to peg the dollar rate at GH cent 3.50, after which the actual stabilization process will begin. He, therefore, advised Ghanaian businessmen to take note and get ready for the further rise in the value of the Ghana Cedi's. Netizens who saw the video of the Ghanaian man prediction further rise in the value of the Ghana Cedi expressed mixed reactions in the comments section. While some hailed him for the prediction, others criticized him for crediting the current administration for the development. Speaking at a meeting with the Federation of Association of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, the president acknowledged recent currency appreciation but cautioned against an excessively strong Cedi, which could harm export competitiveness. Some people say the Cedi could fall to GH cent 4, but we know the true value is not there. If it drops that low, it will kill all export businesses, he said. Following consultations with the finance minister and the Bank of Ghana governor, the government believes the Cedi's real value lies between GH cent 10 and GH cent 12. The recent Forex auction has already brought the exchange rate above GH cent 10, signaling stability. President Mahama urged exporters to capitalize on the favorable rate, noting that cheaper fuel, lower port charges, and reduced raw material costs should boost production. However, he cautioned importers against flooding the market with foreign goods, urging a shift towards local production and import substitution.